Hello, Hannah, Brian, and esteemed faculty at Mount Sinai. Thank you for allowing me to present my report to you. To build the best training for millennials, understand them, leverage the best pathway for a new hire for a physical therapist to be onboarded and excited about their future at Mount Sinai to provide the right healthcare solution for each patient. I suggest using a framework that was developed at the Mayo Clinic specifically for millennial learning preferences. In this report, I am going to go over the best training for millennials and the best practices based on all of the science I've reviewed. My recommendation is incorporating a framework such as competency-based medical education. This framework, such as competency-based medical education, is peer-reviewed and it was established at a well-respected facility, the Mayo Clinic. This framework is ideal for millennials. It focuses on everything that they care about. Applying knowledge, formative assessment, direct observational skills with explicit feedback. Millennials are self-directed learners. They like to be part of a team. They like reflection. They want to know what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, and they really like individual attention. Another thing about using this framework for this new program that you're implementing at Mount Sinai is it's very timely. I also suggest using this because as your elderly population increases, you will see even more of a surge in physical therapy clients, and implementing many different modes of learning will be great because for these physical therapists, a lot of the retirement centers will have lockdowns when someone gets sick or if they get COVID. So it'd be great that the physical therapists learn how to do physical therapy through telehealth, in person, over the phone, and also by teaching people with printed out instructions how to do the exercises so they can do them on their own. Lastly, the only downside to using this tool framework is that the original study was done in 2017. And it was taxing on the attending physicians. There was a lot of paperwork, so it was a little bit much on the administration as well. But now that we're in 2024, we have so many advantages through technology that depending on the type of technology you choose to enhance the millennial learning student practices for this physical therapy, it will be able to be easily expedited and it won't be so cumbersome as it was when this study was originally done at the Mayo Clinic. So now let's talk about what are the millennial student learning preferences. They like a multi-dimensional approach to learning. They like to adapt. They do like to be prepared. They want to connect. They want to develop. They want autonomy. They want attention. They want reflective feedback. They're a definitely different type of learner than the traditional learner that was more happy to, just learn one way in a group or study on their own. They need a lot of interaction, a lot of feedback. They like active learning blended environments, which are tools for success because it does enhance and help their critical thinking skills. These were all different findings that I was able to synthesize from the studies shown on this slide. These studies all support each other along with the DESI, which I presented, that has the Mayo Clinic framework that I'm suggesting. Your current training solutions for millennials are not working. They're face-to-face, they're weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. Boring, okay, overwhelming are the findings that you know you have found. This is not enough for a millennial. They need constant attention. They need constant, motivation, and they like to always think they'll be doing something. The new training I suggest, it's daily. It becomes a way of life. So this way we can have personalized learning, mentoring, team-based learning. You're going to have technology, which you do already have a robust technology, which is fantastic. You have digital delivery methods for this learning. They're going to increase their medical professionalism and their emotional intelligence skills by doing this training. This effective training solutions can become the new normal, because growing up in a digital age, they want instant communication. They have set expectations for, quick responses. So they want to know if they're doing something right or if they're doing something wrong. And they're very uncertain and maybe lack a bit of self-confidence, even though it may not appear that way. And that's why they also need immediate feedback, because they want help with the decision making, which I find this to be a great attribute, because you'll be able to sculpt these physical therapists to become part of the culture that you've spent, so many years developing, and they'll be the type of physical therapist that you need and desire at Mount Sinai. So this is all very positive. This slide talks a little bit about the competency-based medical education benefits. Everything's set up for you already. It's cost effective, time efficient, ease of implementation. And like I said, now that we're in 2024, this was originally done in 2017. AI can be incorporated, again, depending on the technology you use. And this is, I felt, the best choice to enhance the learning for the physical therapist, because everything's done already. This was already peer reviewed. This is from a prestigious place. There is no bogus science. Everything's very straightforward. We literally could start tomorrow. As soon as you onboard someone, we can implement it in a way that it works at Mount Sinai and develop it to work for the facility and the learnings that you desire these physical therapists to have. So having something laid out for you, it takes away the time, it takes away, trial and error, spending all this money on something that you don't even know if it works. You know it works. I already spoke earlier about these are some of the complications, the limitations. Those will be easily eradicated because we have so much better technology available to us. And so the ease of implementing this into a new learning system will be quite effective and efficient and, wonderful, because it'll be very cost effective, like I had mentioned. Using this learning system will help you to continue to provide the right healthcare solution for each patient always. One of the things that I thought was really interesting is looking at all the data, all the science. They all came to the same conclusion about millennial learners. You have to keep them, different, different modes of learning, different activities. They want reflection, they want feedback. And if you make it a daily routine, the learning's not going to feel like learning. It's, like I said, going to become a way of life. So I suggest using this, because at the end of the day, people will forget what you said, they will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. And that is what you here at Mount Sinai are doing. So I thank you very much. Here are my references if you would like to check the science, and I thank you.